Garlic confit is one of those low-effort, high-reward kitchen gems. You get mellow, sweet, spreadable garlic plus a garlic-infused oil you can use in dozens of ways. Hi friend, come on in. Garlic confit is simply peeled garlic cloves gently poached in oil until buttery soft and golden. This slow, gentle cooking removes the sharp bite of raw garlic, leaving you with a mild, almost caramelized flavor. And the bonus? Garlic-infused oil, which is liquid gold for cooking. We start with a generous amount of garlic. I have 2 heads here, and I want enough whole peeled cloves to cover the bottom of my oven-safe container in a single layer. I'm using a small saucepan today, but a large ramekin or other small baking dish works too. Just make sure it's oven-proof. To peel the garlic, I break the heads into cloves, then press gently with the heel of my hand to loosen the skins. Be careful not to overly crush them. You want whole cloves. There are lots of garlic peeling hacks out there, so use whatever method you like best. If peeling feels too tedious, you can use pre-peeled garlic to save time. Fat is an excellent carrier for flavor because many of the aromatic compounds in herbs, spices, and garlic are fat-soluble. That means they dissolve into the oil, infusing it with flavors that coat your food evenly. Once peeled, arrange the cloves in a single layer in your pan. Cover completely with oil, just enough to submerge them. I'm using a light olive oil here, but any mild or neutral oil works great. Extra virgin olive oil has a lot of delicate flavor compounds. Heat can break those down and even create bitter notes. A light olive oil or neutral oil holds up better to the long, gentle heat of garlic confit. Give the pan a gentle shake to settle the cloves. Then place it in a 275 to 300 Fahrenheit or 135 to 150 Celsius oven for about 45 to 60 minutes. The oven method gives you gentle, even heat and requires almost no attention. But you can also make this on the stovetop if you keep the heat low and watch it closely to prevent scorching. When you cook garlic low and slow, the sulfur compounds that give it that sharp bite start to break down. Instead of harsh, pungent flavors, you get sweeter, nutty notes as the natural sugars caramelize. Roasted garlic gets some of its sweetness from browning in the dry heat of the oven. Garlic confit, on the other hand, cooks in oil, which prevents browning but lets those sharp compounds break down. The flavor is smoother, more subtle, and less sweet than roasted garlic, almost buttery. You'll know it's done when the cloves are golden and completely soft when pierced with a fork. Let them cool before transferring to storage. I like to store the cloves and oil separately. Both are packed with flavor, and this way I can use them independently. A quick safety note. Garlic is a low-acid food, which means it can't just sit at room temperature in oil. Botulism spores can grow in that environment. Keeping it refrigerated and using it within a week keeps it safe to eat. If you can't use it all in that time, don't worry. It freezes beautifully, either whole or mashed into a paste. The garlic itself is silky and spreadable. Try mashing it into potatoes, whisking it into salad dressings, stirring it into pasta, or spreading it directly on warm bread for a gentle garlic bread without the raw heat. The oil is fantastic anywhere you'd normally use cooking oil, drizzled over roasted vegetables, sautéed greens, or brushed on bread before toasting. If you want more garlic bread ideas, check out my garlic bread video linked in the cards and description. I've also included a free plus printable recipe sheet for this garlic confit on Patreon and Confit. If you love learning easy, high-impact pantry staples, hit that subscribe button. I've got more staples coming your way. Thanks for hanging out with me today.